Hmm. Okay, I'm going to get going, and then those who might be a little bit late can join in to make sure you guys get your full time. So welcome. My name is Jeanie Jyanti, and I'm so excited about guiding you all today. Um, as you probably know, if you signed up, this day of yoga is very much to raise awareness and some funds for the farmers' protests that are going on in India. And India is an amazing place and it gives us so much, including yoga, the beautiful gift of yoga. And so, us coming together today to raise awareness for the plight of these people is really, really important. Um, and I won't go into it too much now. There's lots of resources on the yoga page that you guys can have a read and have a look into. And of course, if you've donated financially as well, thank you so much. But we really do want to make sure that today is about awareness as much as funds. So know that us moving and breathing and yoga means to come together, to unite, that we are uniting together today to support these people who need our help. So it's a really beautiful tone, let's say, to set for the day. Um, because of this being the idea behind today, I thought it might be nice to look at the 5 elements in yoga. And if you haven't explored these before, they're quite simplistic in the theory, but it might be nice to explore it in the body. Um, and before we had, much more developed scientific tools to analyze the elements of the world, the yogis would have spoken about the 5 elements, and we have 5 fingers and 5 toes that represent these 5 elements. And they are earth, water, fire, air, and space. Okay. And don't worry, you don't have to remember any of this. I'm just going to give you a little chat before we get going so you have a bit of awareness in the body before we get moving. Um, and so these 5 elements are in nature. So we have the earth, the soil, we have the air all around, we have water flowing through things, we have fire being the sun or heat or anything that's generated that way. And then we have space, which is very much the space in between everything. So if you look at things right under a microscope, there's obviously matter and then there's lots of space. And that might be the one that's not as easy to visualize or understand. But we'll look at the elements in the body today, with the idea being that we are part of nature. We have come from nature, we have grown from nature, we live in nature. And when we move on from this physical form, our essence will return to nature. And so we are part of the cycle of nature. And this is exactly what these farmers all around the world do, is they harness the elements of nature to bring us food, to bring us sustenance. And so we'll look at the elements in the body with earth. The yogis would have described the earth in the body being anything solid. So our muscles, our bones, the strength of us. Water being anything that's liquid in the body. So our blood, our hormones, anything that moves. Fire being our digestive fire. So anything that processes or turns things into something else. Fire is the element of transformation. So if you put something into a fire, it'll come out different. If you put food on fire, it'll cook it for you. And so fire being that heat in the body that we'll generate by moving and breathing. Then we have air very much easier to understand in the body, the air that we breathe in. You also have air in your body. Oxygen travels through our blood and there's porous parts of the bones. And then finally, we have space. And again, this is the space that's within between all of these other elements. Okay. So we're going to explore that through the body using different mantras. And the mantras are connected to chakras. And the 5 lower chakras in the body are the 5 elements, with the lowest, our root, being earth. Then moving up to our, just underneath our navel is our water element. Moving up to just above the belly, our fire element, our air element in the heart, and the space element in the throat. So again, you don't need to remember any of this, just to give you a little idea of how we're going to explore the elements in the body. And I'll talk you through it as we go. Um, we're going to do a good bit of movement, lots of breathing, and then a nice long rest to settle in towards the end. And know that everything I'm going to do with you today is an offering. It very much is for you to choose to move the way I'm suggesting. If it doesn't feel good for you, you're always welcome to move a different way. Listen to your body first and then me second. We'll do some chanting towards the end as well to honor where yoga came from and to send all of these beautiful good vibrations to the people who need it in India, who are taking part in these protests right now. And hopefully you can float off into your day, maybe even go out in nature if you have access to somewhere lovely and green, and enjoy the elements outside your body as well as inside your body. Okay, let's get going. If there's any questions, feel free to unmute yourself or you can pop it into the chat. But if not, we'll sit comfortably if you're not already there. And maybe you'd like to sit up on something and get the hips comfortable. You might even like to give yourself a little wiggle about. And I'll invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Just softly close the eyes. If you prefer to keep them open, just keep your gaze focused down. Relax your jaws. And maybe the hands will turn up or place down, whatever works for you. And you don't have to sit like I am. Sit any way that's comfortable. Okay, now that we're sitting, can you ground your pelvis, the lower part of your body, down into the earth? Feel that connection to the earth. And then on the next inhale, can you bring a bit more spaciousness, a bit more space to the body, the limbs, to your breath? Beautiful. Inhaling fully and exhaling. And just let everything I've told you now wash over you. What you need to remember, you'll remember, and the rest will come when you need it. But for now, there's nothing expected of you but to breathe. There's nothing you have to do, nor you have to go. Just be here now on your mat, coming together in this community to move, to breathe, to share. As we honor these elements that we are made of, that we live in, that are all around us. We'll bring our palms together now in front of the heart, Namaskar Mudra. And we'll open our practice with 3 expansive Oms. Just allow the vibration travel through your body. Inhale. Om. 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 Om, the purest vibration in the universe. We start our practice by filling the space around us and within us with this pure, beautiful vibration. Just let that settle now. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed. We'll just draw our chin in towards our chest as we stretch the back of the neck. And then on the next inhale, maybe you lift the chin to the ceiling. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin to ceiling. You might like to move now with the breath. Chin in, chin lifts up. Or the next time the chin comes down, you might like to roll your chin from shoulder to shoulder, just massaging the neck. Especially if you haven't done much movement since waking up. Maybe your neck needs a little bit of love here. And maybe you'll turn this into a full circle now. Keeping some length and spaciousness in the neck. And let's reverse direction. And all the while now, we're breathing deeply in and out through our nose. If there's congestion in the nose, feel free to breathe through the mouth. But it's really nice to lengthen the breath by breathing in and out through the nose. We'll do one more circle here. And the next time the chin comes to the chest, just pause there and then slowly lift the chin back to level. And just be aware of any sensations around the neck and shoulders. Beautiful. We'll make gentle fists and just touch your knuckles towards each other, elbows in and around the height of the shoulders. And then make a little gap between the knuckles. You might feel the shoulder blades, the back of the body engage. And we'll start to gently twist from side to side. See if you can keep roughly that distance between the knuckles. And if the neck still doesn't feel quite like moving, you're welcome to keep the head facing forwards. However, if that feels okay, you might like to follow the elbow around with the head. We're warming up all the muscles of the spine here. We're really getting into our rib cage, our diaphragm. We're going to prepare the muscles that help us breathe so that you can breathe deeper, breathe more fully throughout the rest of your day, maybe even the rest of your week. Now we'll speed this up now if the body feels warm. Always go at your own pace if you need. And if you have the space around you, you might even like to start to lengthen that arm using a bit of momentum to deepen the twist. Lovely. Jaw relaxed, breath is smooth. Let's do one or two more. And then allow the movement to just lose momentum, swaying back into center. And take a moment here now. Just notice what it feels like. You might be aware of some energy around your mid, back, your ribs, your belly. Beautiful. We'll stretch the legs out in front. They might need a little bit of a shake just to get the blood flow going. And then we'll move on to our hands and knees into tabletop position. So find a comfortable place where your knees and hands feel really, really comfortable here. On the next inhale, we'll lower our belly to the floor, lift the chest, lift the chin. On an exhale, push the floor away, round the back, really let the head go. Inhale, lift. We're lifting our collarbones, our breastbone forwards. And on an exhale, we're rounding the shoulder blades, really tucking the chin in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Marjanasana, cat pose. Beautiful. We're warming up the spine, helping energy to flow freely for our practice. Gorgeous. And if you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, the victorious whispering breath, you're welcome to practice that now. Where you gently constrict the back of the throat as you breathe in and out deeply, making a whispering sound. Gorgeous. You can keep going with your cat-cow movements, or you might like to start to turn this into a bit more of a fluid tabletop movement. Maybe swaying the hips or head from side to side. You might start to draw a figure of 8 with the hips. Do whatever works for you. Your spine will tell you what it needs. Your torso will tell you what it needs. And you're welcome to lift an arm or a leg. Just let some free movement happen here. It might feel strange at the start, especially if you're not used to moving freely, if you're used to being told how to move. But it can be really nourishing for the body just to do what you feel like doing. Of course, you're always welcome to do that at any stage throughout the class, but we'll really actively do it now. And it could be that one side of your body needs a lot more movement than the other. You decide. And if you're not used to this, notice how it feels to be given this freedom. It might be scary at the start. Oh no, what will I do? That's okay. Anything new can be scary sometimes. Lovely. We'll just do another few breaths here, just moving as you please. Breath is smooth. And then we'll slowly return the body to stillness. Take a moment here and just notice what it's like to be still. Jaw is relaxed. Loosen your jaw, your tongue, and breathe softly through the nose. Beautiful. We'll tuck our toes under now and sit the hips back. Really press into the base of your big toe and spread your hands as wide as you can, pushing them into the floor. You can stay here. This might be enough, especially if you're feeling a little fatigued this morning or this afternoon. Or you might like to push the floor away and lift the hips, coming into mountain pose. Now, sometimes this is called downward facing dog. This is Parvatasana mountain pose. Knees can be bent, hips are lifting up high, shoulders away from the ears, and you're lengthening the front and back of the spine equally. Now let's continue our free movement here as we open up the body for the rest of our practice. Maybe bending and straightening the legs. You might like to lift a leg or an arm. You might like to twist the hips. Let the head go. Let the head be loose. And our yoga mat is many things, but it's definitely a place for exploration. So just explore what it feels like to be here now. Explore what it's like to be upside down on this sunny afternoon. Shoulders are relaxed. One more deep breath in here. Maybe come to stillness for that breath. And then exhale, look forward, and we'll really slowly, step by step, keep the hips high and just walk the feet. Just creep the feet up towards the hands. Knees can be bent. And let the whole body now drape over the legs. Let the head go. Let gravity lengthen the spine now. We're creating space in the body. Our fifth element, space in the body. And when we have space in the body, we can have space in the mind, space in our day. Beautiful. We'll take a generous bend to the knees as you slowly lift the head. And then inhale, come all the way up, lift and lengthen, maybe look up, touch the palms. Exhale, hands to heart center, shoulders relaxed and breathe. Just take a moment here standing, notice how you feel to be upright. Now we'll build a little bit of heat in the body. Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations, to salute this beautiful sun, this fire element that gives everything life, gives everything energy. We'll inhale, raise the arms, lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold forwards, lengthen through the spine, let the head go. Inhale, we'll step the right foot back, knee to the floor, lift the chest. Hold the breath if you can, step the left leg back into a high plank. Now we'll exhale, knees, chin, chest to the floor, keep the hips up high. Inhale, push the chest forwards and lift for Bhujangasana. Exhale, push the floor away, tuck the toes, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in here and just notice how you feel. These are classical Surya Namaskar, the traditional sun salutations. You may have done different ones before. So just notice how the body reacts to these. We'll take an inhale and look forward. Lovely. Exhale. Step the right foot forward this time, left knee to the floor. And as you inhale, lift the chest and chin. Open up through the front of the left thigh. Exhale, left leg follows. Let the head go. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift, lengthen, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side, moving with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, lengthen through the spine, chin tucks in. Inhale, left leg back this time, lift chest and chin. Exhale, hold the breath if you can, left or right leg back, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. 8 points the body on the floor. Inhale, open up through the collarbone. Exhale, hips back. Take a deep breath in, mountain pose. Ujjayi breath if you practice it. If not, just long, smooth, full breath. Feel the length in the spine, the heat growing in the body. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, left leg steps up. Knee to the floor, lift the chest and chin. Exhale, right leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. That was one round. We'll do 2 more, flowing with the breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Inhale, right leg back. Lift. Hold the breath. Left leg back, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest. 8 points the body on the earth. Inhale, open up through the collarbones. Exhale, hips back, mountain pose. Breathe. Our Surya Namaskar traditional sun salutation have 12 movements on the right and the left side, representing the 12 hours a day and 12 hours a night. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, right foot steps up, lift the chest and chin. Exhale, left leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, left leg back. Hold the breath in, right leg back. Feel the strength and heat in the body now. Exhale, lower down, knees, chin, chest, hips stay high. Inhale, open up through the front of the chest. Exhale, mountain pose. Breathe. When we touch 8 points of the body to the earth, representing the 3 blocks of 8 in our 24-hour day. Work, rest, and play, perhaps. Beautiful. Feel the length in the spine now as the chin tucks in. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, left leg steps up. Lift the chest and chin. Right leg follows as you lower down. Inhale, lift all the way up. Strength of the legs lifts you. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. That's our 2 rounds. We'll go for 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Inhale, right leg back. Knee to the floor. You might like to stay in a high lunge. Hold the breath. Left leg back. You can do knees, chin, chest as we did, or Chaturanga Dandasana, hovering off the floor. Inhale, cobra pose, or maybe lift up into upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips back, Parvatasana, mountain pose. Now breathe, lengthen the spine. Notice how you feel. Feel that heat, that sun, that fire element in the body. Feel the breath, the air element. Exhale, look forward. Inhale, right leg steps up, higher low lunge. Left leg follows, let the head go. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Other side. Inhale, lift. Lift the chest, look up. Exhale, fold, lower down. Inhale, left leg back, high or low plank, or lunge. Right leg back, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips, mountain pose. Breathe. We're nearly there. Letting all that heat, that warmth, open up our body, transform our body to receive the gifts of our healing yoga practice. Exhale, look forward. Left leg steps up this time, higher low lunge. Right leg follows. Really drape the body over the legs now. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And breathe. If you're not dizzy, you might close the eyes. Just let all that heat energy settle where it's needed. Beautiful. Notice how you feel. We'll keep the feet about hip width apart now. Inhale, raise the arms up and overhead. You can interlace the fingers and let them rest on the head, or you might lift them up as the shoulders reach down. Chandras and moon pose. We'll take our body to the right as we shift our hips to the left. Coming into a lateral side stretch here. Feel the length down the left side of the body. And the feet are grounding down now. We're activating the earth element in the body. We're connecting our body to the earth to keep us balanced as we reach to the moon. It was a full moon yesterday. The moon's energy is strong. Let your jaw be relaxed, and can you breathe into your left ribs? You might like to lift the rib cage and the armpit to the ceiling. Now, if you want a real challenge, take the weight onto the left foot and lift the right foot, coming into a bit more of a balance. So right elbow and right knee drawing towards each other. Good. You'd really feel that earth element now in the left foot as you ground down. Beautiful, yogis. One more deep, full breath here. Exhale back to center. Release the hands, close the eyes. And just in the head now, we'll chant Om Vu, BHU. This is the mantra of our Muladhara, our root chakra, our earth element in the body. Om Vu. Om Vu. You're welcome to chant out loud if you feel called to do. Om Vu. Om Vu. Notice where you feel it. Om Vu. Om Vu. Beautiful. Other side. Inhale, raise the arms, either hands to the head or lengthen up. Shift the hips to the right this time as you take your body down to the left. We're rolling our right armpit, right rib cage up to the ceiling, and shoulders drawing down away from the ears. Weight is even on both feet, or shift your weight onto your right foot and lift the left. Keep lengthening both sides of the waist. Well done. That foot can touch the earth if you need. Breathing into your right rib cage. Jaw relaxed, breath smooth. Let's come back to our mantra. Om Vu. Om Vu. Om Vu. One more deep breath into the right ribs. Exhale, coming back to standing. Release those hands, eyes closed, and breathe. Om Vu. Om Vu. Om Vu. Just be aware of the solid parts of your body now. The feet supporting you, the bones, the muscles, keeping you upright. Om Vu, our earth element. Beautiful. Open your eyes. We're going to do a breathing practice now called the breath of joy. This is a really good one just to stimulate lots of blood flow, lots of energy flow through the body, just to shake up everything that we've done. So the inhale is broken into 3 parts. The hands come up, out to the side, and up. And that's one inhale in 3 parts. And then on our exhale, we bend the knees, really let the body go out through the mouth of the breath. So it's inhale, inhale, inhale. Okay, so we'll try that together. If at any stage you get dizzy, just slow down or take a pause. So feet apart, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Jaw relaxed, and we'll begin. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Keep going. Really let the head go as you come down. Really let the breath leave the body. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Just a few more. Keep going. Nearly there. And on each exhale now, let go of anything you're holding on to that you feel is blocking the flow of energy in the body. Just ask it to leave on the exhale breath. We're going to do 3 more. 2, Last one now, really letting go. Inhale, hold the breath in, arms up. Exhale, release. Just stay standing on both feet, eyes closed. Notice how you feel. Beautiful. Let all that energy settle. Forward. Softly open your eyes. Inhale, raise the arms, lift up, lift up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale, right leg back this time. We'll keep the heel off the floor and just slowly lift the chest as you bend into that left knee. We'll ground the right leg onto the right heel onto the floor. Inhale, let's windmill the arms up to standing. So we've got a lunge here in that left leg, arms out to either side. Parsvakonasana, side angle pose. We'll reach as far as we can to the left. Take your left elbow to your knee, right hand to your lower back. Now roll your right shoulder, your right ribs to the ceiling. Good. Nice generous lunge here. And if you'd like, now take that right arm up and overhead, shoulder away from the ear. If you feel like you've good balance and the neck is okay, look up underneath the armpit. Beautiful. We're getting into our water element here now as we gently compress in and around the side of the body. Beautiful. And our mantra here is Om Bua. Om Bua. Feel free to chant this in your head or out loud. Om Bua. Om Bua. Om Bua. Om Bua. Activating our blood, our hormones, all the liquids that transport things around the body. Om Bua. Om Bua. One more deep breath here. Beautiful. Exhale, come up with the body and the hands. Keep that lunge if you can. Look over the left fingers, Mahavirabhadrasana, the great warrior pose. Maybe sink a little deeper into that left knee and really press the right foot away from you. Beautiful. Feel your body take up space now. The warrior, not aggressive, but determined, strong, knows its place. Beautiful. One more deep breath in here. Or just exhale, windmill the hands down. Let's step that left leg back into a high plank. You can rest if you need, or lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lifting up. Urdhva Mukha Shavasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips back. Breathe. If you're feeling tired this evening, you're welcome to leave out these little vinyasas, these little connections. Breathe here now in mountain pose. And on an exhale, look forward. We'll hug the right knee into the chest, step the right foot forward, between the hands. Let's ground the left heel onto the floor, windmill the hands up, and we'll do the same on the right side. So we're bending into the right knee now. Reach as far as you can to the right elbow to knee, left hand to your lower back. Roll your shoulders back, breath is smooth. Inhaling here, or taking that left hand up and overhead. Beautiful. Jaw relax. Om Bua. The water element here. If you really listen, can you hear the heart pumping blood around your body? Om Bua. You might feel the moisture, the heat on the body, cooling us down. Om Bua. Om Bua. Beautiful. Feet are strong. Side is lengthening. One more inhale. Exhale, press into the feet. We're coming up, hands out to either side. Looking over the right hand now, Mahavirabhadrasana, the great warrior pose. Breathe. Ujjayi breath, keeping you focused, determined, strong like a warrior. Take up space. Make your body wide. Expand your body. Expand your space. Beautiful. One more inhale. On the exhale, spiral, windmill the hands down, step the right foot back, high plank. Exhale, knees, chin, chest, or Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, mountain pose. Well done. Feel the length in the spine here. And breathe. Just notice how you feel. Gorgeous. Exhale, look forward. Let's step or walk to the front of our mat. Head hangs down. Inhale, come all the way up. Lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just allow your energy to settle in. Feel the hips, the legs. We've activated our earth element, our Muladhara, our root, our water element, our Swadhisthana. Beautiful. Slowly release the hands. We'll come into a twist breath now. So standing with the feet about hip width apart, we're going to twist the body and gently tap the opposite hand to our chest. So join whenever you feel ready. We're keeping our lower body roughly still, and the twist is really coming from our middle. So in and around our belly button. And we're just giving a gentle tap to the chest. But just like we warmed up at the start, the momentum of the arms going back is really what's twisting the body. Now you're welcome to pump the breath in and out through the nose. So it's inhale, center, exhale, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. And if you'd like to deepen this a bit more now to open up the chest, you might like to turn the palm to face up to the ceiling. And you might feel a deeper opening across the chest muscles. Good. Now really tune into your waist now, in and around your belly button. Our digestive center, our center of the fire element. Gorgeous. And our mantra is Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha, Om Swaha. This is the fire, our ambition, the drive that we have to move forward, the thing that transforms our food into fuel, our experiences into learnings. Good. Jaw relaxed. We're nearly there. We'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, center. Feel that heat. Arms out, breath in. Exhale, release. Just let the energy settle now. Feel that fire in the body. Notice how you feel. Let the energy settle. And notice any sensations around your middle now. Om Swaha. The power of transformation. The power of fire. Beautiful. Take another deep breath in here. And then we'll come to our mat once more. The feet can be together this time. So toes and heels touch. This is Utolana Kagasan, crouch pose. So inhale, raise the arms up. Now squeeze everything into the midline. Inner ankles, inner knees, inner thighs. Keep your focus, your drishti on one point, and then come right up onto the balls of your feet. Keep your gaze in one position, and then see, can you bend the knees as you slowly lower the body down. You're staying right up on the balls of the feet. Keep reaching, keep lifting, keep lengthening. Well done, you've got this. I'll show you this from the side. Keep that gaze steady. Beautiful. One more deep breath in here. We're crouching towards the earth. Spine is lifting long, but the feet are grounding down. Use the air element now to lift you up. Exhale, fold forwards. Well done, guys. Untuck the toes, tabletop. Just be really still here for a moment. Let all that energy travel where it's needed and breathe. Beautiful. Feel the heat, the breath, the blood pumping. Feel your solid, strong limbs supporting you. We'll tuck the toes under and walk the hands back, coming up for Ustrasana camel pose. Hands to the lower back, toes are tucked under. Take a deep breath in here and we'll squeeze the elbows and shoulders together. And on your next inhale, lift your breastbone, your front ribs to the ceiling. Maybe the chin will lift up also. You can stay here. You might push the pelvis forwards a little bit more, take the head back. Gentle now here with the lower back. We're not pinching or pressing. we're lengthening the front of the spine instead. And we're really activating the air element here. Breathe into your front lungs, the front of your heart. And our mantra is Om Maha, M-A-H-A, Om Maha. If you're familiar with any other version of Ustrasana, you're welcome to do that. Om Maha. Keep lifting, keep lengthening, keep opening. Om Maha. Om Maha. Maybe the head will rest back. Om Maha. Well done. We're nearly there, guys. Keep pressing the pelvis forwards, lifting the chest. Om Maha. One more deep breath in. We'll slowly take our hands back to our lower back. And as slow and gentle as you can, untuck the toes and really slowly let the pelvis rest back onto the heels. Let the head come to the floor, child's pose. Feel the length in the lower back. And if the forehead doesn't touch the floor, make a pillow with the hands to support the head. We're going to take 3 Brahmari breaths here now. The Brahmari breath is the humming bee breath. We'll make a gentle humming sound as we exhale. So take an inhale here. 2 more. Let the vibrations settle any tension in the body. Slowly raise the head, take your time, and come back into a seat. Just lift the head, take a moment here, and breathe. Beautiful. Notice that energy, that sense of peace. We've activated our earth element, Muladhara, our root, water element, Swadhisthana, fire element, Manipur, and the air element, Anahata. Slowly swing the legs around now and move into the space element, centered in the throat. Janu Shirsasana, head to knee pose. We'll stretch our right leg out and bend the left knee. Slowly take the sole of the foot to the inside of the leg. Now maybe it'll stay down towards the knee, or you might be able to bring that heel right up into the groin, depending on your mobility. If you'd like some support underneath that left knee, take it. Inhale, raise the arms now, lift up. Take a generous bend in that right knee, tuck your chin in, and now reach forwards to take your head to your knee. If your head doesn't touch your knee, bring your knee to your head. So bend that knee as much as you need. And then depending on your mobility, you might slowly keep the head on the knee, but stretch the leg out. Feel that gentle restriction in the throat as you lengthen the spine forward. Well done. Keep breathing here. Our mantra is Om Jana, Jana. Om Jana. Om Jana. Om Jana. You might feel some extra length in the left lower back, breathing into your kidneys now, your adrenals, and constricting your throat just gently, activating our thyroid gland, parathyroid gland. Om Jana. Om Jana. Om Jana. We'll take 2 more deep breaths in here. And then slowly lift the head. Slowly lift the torso. Stretch that left leg out. And take a moment here now, just sitting. Just notice how you feel from right to left side. Eyes can be closed. Space, creating space in the body. Space for growth. Space for peace. Space to think and to feel. Bend the right knee. Do the same on the other side. Sole of the foot to the inner thigh. or right up into the groin. Stretch the left leg out. Inhale, raise the arms up. Maybe a bend in that left knee. Exhale, tuck the chin in as you fold forwards, head touches the knee. So forehead to the knee. Staying here, or if it's within your mobility, lengthening out that left. Breathe now. Feel the right lower back lengthening. Gorgeous. Lengthen space here now as you reach forward. Shoulders away from the ears. I'll take one more deep breath in. And this time slowly come all the way up. Take your time. We'll stretch the right leg out. And take a moment now, just sitting here and notice how you feel. Breathe. Beautiful. No casting boat pose. We'll bend the knees, take the soles of the feet to the floor, and just roll the shoulders back, nice and open chest here. Come up onto your tiptoes, and so we're balancing on the bony bits of the buttocks and the tips of the toes. This might be enough, or you might need to lift both feet. You can stay holding on underneath the knees, or maybe release one or two hands. Now really combine all the elements here, holding the body upright. Chest is lifted, collarbones open. Strengthen the back of the body as well as the front. Maybe you'll straighten the legs. Breathing deeply here now. You've got this. A smile helps. We'll be coming onto the floor in a moment. Keep that breath smooth. Feel the energy, all the elements traveling up through the body. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Do whatever feels nice with the body. You might like to fold forwards or lie back. Feel the heat pumping, the breath smooth. Beautiful. From here, soles of the feet to the floor. We're going to come to lie on the ground. You're welcome to use your helping hands to bring you there. Or if you enjoy that strength, that heat, reach the hands forward and roll the torso back. Beautiful. Take a moment here as the earth beneath you supports the earth in the body. Let the whole body surrender into the floor. You just held the whole body up on the bony bits of your buttocks. So now it's time to rest. Jaw relaxed. And we'll come into Sarvangasan shoulder stand. If you're menstruating at the moment, or if you have any shoulder or neck injuries, then just lift the legs up, maybe sit onto the backs of the hands, have a slight bend to the knees, and you can stay here. You might even like to hold on to the backs of the legs if you prefer. If none of those apply and you'd like to join me in Sarvangasan shoulder stand, with a little bit of momentum, swing the legs back behind you to lift the hips up high over the shoulders. Hands to the lower back as you tuck the elbows in. Use your palms like a wall to support the lower back as you slowly lift the legs up towards the ceiling. Chin is tucked in, and you might hear by my voice there's a restriction in the throat, but there's no weight on the neck now. The weight is in the elbows and the shoulders, like 4 legs of a table. And if you feel like the toes are coming towards your face, push them away from you towards the top of your mat. A bit more weight into the elbows, perhaps. Keep looking up at the toes, and we can come back to our mantra, Om Jana. Om Jana. Really activating all the elements in the body now. But you might feel this most in the throat. Om Jana. Om Jana. Om Jana. And this posture might bring about a lot of restlessness. See if you can just stay here. Of course, if you're in pain or need to adjust, come out. See if you can find a stillness in the strength and effort of being here. This is where we build that mental and physical stamina in the body that yoga gives us so many gifts. Om Jana. Om Jana. Beautiful. We're going to take 5 more breaths. You've got this. You can do anything for 4 more breaths now. Make them long and smooth. Just one more. And then really slowly, either knees to the forehead, or you might take the legs long behind you, a lasso plow pose. Maybe the palms will touch the floor. Feel the length in the back of the spine now, compression in the front of the spine. We're massaging all the organs, turning the body upside down. And now slowly, with control, draw your navel in towards your spine and use your hands like weights. Can you slowly roll the body down without lifting the head and shoulders? Take your time. And if you plop down, you do. But see, can you roll with control until the lower back reaches the floor? Maybe bend the knees, feet to the floor if you'd like an extra challenge. Keep the legs long as they slowly lower. Take the legs out wide. Take a moment here now. Completely surrender. Let the earth support you. And just allow the waves of energy travel through the spine if you can feel them. You just created lots of space now. Let that energy flood into these areas that we've just massaged. Like a dam opening up and water gushing through. Let that energy flood the body. Beautiful. Matsyasana fish pose. We're going to bend the knees, soles of the feet to the floor. Lift the hips up for a moment and press the buttocks down onto the backs of the hands. So palms face down and you sit onto the backs of the hands. Stretch the legs forwards, tuck the elbows in and prop yourself up so that the elbows are tucked underneath and the chest is lifting. You can stay here with the chin tucked in or lift your breastbone to the ceiling. Let the head come back and slide back so that the crown of the head touches the floor. Keep breathing into the heart space now. You're welcome to stay here, or if you're familiar with Chakrasana, wheel pose, you're welcome to do wheel pose now. If you're not sure what that is, stay here in Matsyasana. Breathe into your heart space. I'll just demonstrate wheel pose. Lifting yourself up. Breathing into the center of your chest, wherever you are. Feel the head reaching down as the chest lifts up. Gorgeous. Take a few more deep breaths wherever you are. One more last. Full deep breath in. Exhale, tuck the chin in, slide the spine back down onto the earth. Release the hands if you're sitting on them. And just notice now. Notice what it's like to let the earth take the weight of the body. Breathe. Feel the heart pumping, the energy moving. And you'll be delighted to know we'll move into Shavasana now, our relaxation pose, our most important posture. Maybe you'll stay exactly as you are, legs apart, palms face up, arms rolling away from the body. You're always welcome to lie on your side or your front if you prefer, but see if you can find a position where there's no effort to sustain it. Beautiful. Staying as you are. I'll take care of the space and the time now. I'll tuck you all in energetically. Make sure you're comfortable and cozy. Your hard work is done, and now you lie here open, ready to receive the gifts of your practice. Let your breathing come back to a steady, natural state. No more effort or lengthening or trying. Just allow the breath be exactly as it is. Beautiful. I'll keep an eye on the space and the time. There's nothing more that's needed of you here now. I'll call you back with the sound of my voice. Enjoy the next few moments in silence. Om Bu, Om Bua, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Jana, Om Bu, Om Bua, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Jana, Om Bu, Om Bua, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Jana. Just allow any shifts or changes or stillness that came in your Shavasana to set. And if the mind wandered, come back into this space wherever you are right now. Feel the earth beneath your skin, beneath your body. Feel the air in your lungs, the blood moving around your body, keeping you nourished, hydrated. The fire in your belly and the space within and around you. And now, in your own time, in your own way, gently bring yourself up into a comfortable seat. There's no rush. You can move and yawn and stretch. But see if you can keep this internal stillness, this peace we've cultivated now, by balancing and harmonizing the elements in the body. So we can live in nature, in balance and harmony. And we'll close our practice with a meditation. So make sure you're comfortable, whatever way you're sitting. Keep the eyes closed if you can. Take any cushions or blocks, any bolsters or a chair or a wall to support you. You might like to take the palms to face up and join any finger to thumb. Just go with your gut. Your body will tell you which element needs to be balanced by that finger touching the thumb. And if you've never meditated before, that's okay. There's nothing you need to do now. Going to simply sit and observe. Sit and be still. We'll bring our focus now to our Ajna chakra, third eye, the space between the eyebrows. And this is our center of intuition. We have two eyes for seeing outwards, and this is our third eye for seeing inwards. So when the mind wanders, which it will, as soon as you realize the mind is thinking of something else, come back to this space between the eyebrows. Ajna chakra, Om Tapa. And the mind will wander again, and you'll come back. Mind will wander, and you'll come back. I'll hold the space. I'll give you some reminders as we go through. I'll call you back with the sound of my voice. The mind has wandered. Come back to the third eye, Ajna Chakra. The mind has wandered. Come back to the space between the eyebrows, Ajna Chakra. Coming back to the space between the eyebrows, Om Tapa. And just notice how you feel now. Mind, body, soul. Notice how you feel compared to the start of your practice. And know that this practice of yoga doesn't add anything to us. It, in fact, brings us back to our true nature, what is always there underneath the noise, the chaos of daily life. And so know that with a deep breath, some movement, connection to the elements, You can return to the space anytime, anywhere. Feel your body here now, present in this room at this time. Notice your legs and feet, your hips, your strong, tall spine, the air in your lungs, the heart beating, your arms, your hands, your head. Now, I invite you to bring your left hand to the center of your chest, right hand on top. Feel your heart beating beneath your hand. And we'll close our practice now by chanting a beautiful mantra to Ganesh or Ganesha, the elephant-headed deity. And this is the remover of obstacles, to remove any obstacles we may have in our day-to-day that prevent us from being our true selves, but also to send out this energy we're going to cultivate through our chanting and the energy we've cultivated through our practice to everyone in the world who needs it, especially this farmers' protest. And so the words are Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati. I'll start. You join in whenever you feel ready, and know that you can chant in your head or feel free to move your body and chant loud and proud. And just allow the repetitions of this mantra, the melody of this chanting, to move and shift and heal whatever needs to be moved. Sending this energy all around your being and out to those who need it. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Ganapati, Om Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati, Om. Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om, Ganapati Om. Om Ganesha, Om Ganapati Om. Feeling the energy, the resonance of this mantra and all the space around you and within you, and allowing this to travel wherever it's needed, all around the world. This remover of obstacles, allowing things to flow freely. You might like to slowly release the palms from the chest and just allow the palms to face up. Notice any sensations in the palms of the hand. Beautiful. Slowly bring the palms together in front of the heart. Namaskar Mudra. Right back to where we started. Taking a deep breath in, you might feel the heart beating. And with the eyes still closed, just listening to these words. Take some time away from the clutches of the city. There is an untamed wind that calls you and has carved a crevice in the dark soil for you to find your sense of wild expanse again. This connection of yours to the earth is nothing short of necessary. She has been asking for you. And after she takes you in for some time, you will emerge with lush, shimmering eyes and vines of wonder growing wildly from your heart. allowing those words to resonate with you if they do. And perhaps now you'd like to make a sankalpa, a vow or an intention for your day, to spend some time in nature, whether it be just opening a window or walking through the woods, touching some plants, whatever it is for you that's calling you. Connecting to the 5 elements of nature around us and within us. We'll close our practice now with 1 expansive Om and 3 shantis. Shanti means peace, and as we chant these 3 shantis, sending peace all around to everyone who needs it. We'll inhale for Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace within you, peace around you, and peace everywhere for everyone. We rub our palms together. When they're nice and warm, just place them over your closed eyes. Maybe let the head rest down into the hands. When you feel ready, blinking your eyes open into the darkness of your hands and lowering your hands back. We'll close our practice together. Bow our heads. Namaste. My pleasure to guide you all today. There is no rush. You might like to sit in stillness for a little more. Or equally, I'm here if you have any questions. You're also welcome just to switch right off if you'd like to go about your day.